What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's me, Mr. TopHat Jones, aka Eric, and I'm joined by my good friend Dpoodly, aka Danny. What's up, Danny?
What's up? How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Are you excited to talk about this new game called Hades?
Dude, yeah, well, it's new, not so new, but new
Semi-new, I'd
again.
say. It was in
Yeah.
it was in early access for a little bit,
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
just actually got released either last week or yeah, it was last week on
Mm,
Switch
yep.
and PC for full release, full 1.0 release.
Yeah.
And this game's really good. This is a really good game.
Dude, yeah, I saw like some people playing it on early access, and I thought it was like really cool at first, and then I didn't even think that I didn't even know that they didn't release it yet. Um, I, but I did see people playing it.
It's really cool.
Normally I'm
So
not into like 2D games, but this one looks like just completely different. This is like nothing like it. It just looks like almost like a AAA title, but like a 2D. It's like insane.
it's very polished, like
Um,
a AAA title, and I'm playing right
Yeah.
now live, so this isn't just like pre-recorded
Mm,
gameplay or anything. So if I
mm,
mess up or I'm not saying too much, it's probably because I'm in like the heat of battle or whatever. But
mm.
basically, this is a
So is wait, I was gonna ask. So is this your room here, real quick?
yeah. This is so I'm in my room right now. This is my bed. I can
What? You have a
chill.
room? Oh my god. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
and
That's
then
cool. I didn't even know.
so basically, you have like you can't really rest only in certain points in the story. Then you have like this desk here that gives you like a bunch of tasks that you can complete like as
Mm,
you play the game. You get different rewards.
mm,
And then you have this
mm,
mirror here where as you get currency, which is called darkness in this game, you can spend it
mm,
on a bunch of like passive perks basically, and this will help you
mm.
throughout your gameplay. So
Yeah.
for example, this one's really good that I have here. I think it's called it's like canonic vitality, so it restores small amount of health every time you exit a chamber, which is really important because you go through a lot of chambers in the game. So every time you go through, you get some health back, which is nice.
Yeah.
So there's different perks you can customize
Mm,
to kind of tailor your play style. Like you can switch between them. There's a lot. There's a lot. So you can that's basically your room, but this is the starting area, kind of like the hub area.
mm.
You can go hang out. There's Hades. You can go talk to him if you want.
Yeah.
Here's Achilles. You can talk to him if you want.
So
So
wait, what's like the basis of the storyline though? What's the like you're not Hades.
no, so you're a super minor god called Zagreus, and you're the son
Mm,
of Hades and Nyx, who's the goddess of
mm.
something I can't remember right now. You'll see her later
Okay.
in the game. But
Yeah.
basically, since it's a roguelike dungeon crawler, you
Mm,
die every time. You die a lot in this game, and you come back to the
yeah.
beginning. So this is the beginning. You can talk to all these guys over here,
Mm,
and basically you're trying to get out of the underworld and go to
yeah.
Olympus to meet the gods because your
Mm.
dad Hades is like, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. You gotta stay here. And you're just like, come on, dude. Like I'm trying to get out of here.
And you're like an NXT
So
team,
this
like,
is
yeah, I want to get out of here. Let me
yeah,
out.
this is like that kingdom. This is the underworld. It looks really cool.
Okay,
The
yeah.
art is awesome too. The art is really cool.
Dude, it's wow. And so yeah, this game was made by was it Supergiant, right?
Yep,
Supergiant,
Supergiant.
which they've made other games like this,
Yeah, they made
which
Bastion, which is similar to this. I haven't played Bastion
yeah,
though,
I do have
but it's
yeah, I have a
similar
friend
to
who like
this.
loved that game.
So you have like
Yeah.
an assortment of different weapons here. You have like this gun thing. You got these fists, which are cool. Kind of just like go Rocky on everybody, box people
Mm-hmm.
like that. Then you have the shield, which is really cool. You can throw it, dash attack, do a bunch of
Okay.
stuff. But then you have the
Okay.
sword, which is like a 3-hit combo, and then you can do some other special moves. So there's your attack, which is like your standard light attacks like this, which is X. And then you have your
Mm-hmm.
special attack, which is Y, kind of a little bit longer, a little bit stronger. And then you have what's this thing that I'm throwing here is your cast,
Mm-hmm.
that basically is like your projectile. If your
Yeah.
weapon doesn't have a projectile, like the sword doesn't have a projectile, you can't throw it. Unlike the spear,
Yeah.
where
Okay.
you can throw it
Yeah.
and call it back, which is
Yeah.
really
Okay.
cool. So which weapon do you want me to start with?
Wait, so is that just a straight up gun? Is that just like a
This is a
gun right there?
gun,
That
yeah.
third one?
So check this out. Boom, boom,
What
boom,
the
boom, boom,
hell?
boom,
Oh
boom,
my
boom,
god,
boom.
that I felt like it was very lure heavy, or like I don't know. I just was not expecting this to have a straight up gun. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, then
That's kind of
you
funny.
can reload, and then if you manually reload, you get like
Mhm.
a special damage attack. But basically, you can
Okay.
cast mines.
Okay, yeah.
So
Wow.
that's really
Okay.
cool. So which weapon would you like me to start with?
I think the shield, like shield's
The
got to be
shield?
just Captain America type shit.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can throw it.
Let's do
The
it.
shield is
Yeah,
my
you got that
main
throw.
weapon that I use the most.
I think it's cool looking. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Like
alright,
the
so
shield,
we can
yeah.
start off with this and we'll
You can
just
go
kind
as
of
Shield
go as we
Hero.
go. And then this is basically, so I made it through one run. So the game isn't over when you beat the final boss. You have to do a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do a basic run because I don't want to get my ass kicked. So I'm just going to do that. But these are just all modifiers. So it's like, for example, this one is like increases how many enemies are in each encounter. So
Oh, okay. All right.
that'll give you different and if you increase this gauge over here, you'll get different perks every time you go through.
Yeah.
So high replayability here. But I'm not going to do any perks here.
From what I know about this game, I feel like this is like such like it should be a Game Pass game. Like it should be a Game Pass game.
That would
Like
be
Microsoft
cool.
should scoop
That would
this
be
up.
really cool if I was on Game Pass, but
Like, dude,
It is
Microsoft is really missing an opportunity here. They should have scooped this up when it was on early access, and they should have seen the potential this game has.
oh yeah, I started playing this about a year ago.
Like,
So you start
Yeah,
off here
wow,
in
it's not that
Tartarus, and you always get a boon or an upgrade from a god. So in this case, this is from, I don't know who this is from. I think maybe Hephaestus or Daedalus, one of those two. So you have your choice. You can upgrade certain things, like if you want your attacks to be stronger after your special, you can do that. You can change your attacks to different attacks depending on the weapon you have, or you can increase like your damage in certain things. So I'm gonna go with this one. After your special hits 2 attacks next, deal 80 damage. So I'm gonna kill this guy over here.
So
Ready? So boom, boom, dead.
So you've had like a decent amount like of playthrough already, right?
Yeah, I've played
So-
a decent amount of this game. And
Okay, so
what's really cool.
Would you say that there's any balancing though? Would you say like there's any balancing issues? Like, do you
No,
think
I
one
wouldn't
weapon
say-
is like way more? Do you like this is the one if you're just trying to easy break through the whole game? And
I guess the
it's
shield is a little
broken-
bit easier because if you hold it like this, you do like a power rush like that. But then as you hold
Okay.
it, you can block. So it's the only weapon in the game that allows you to block anything, which is super helpful for
Okay.
certain bosses.
Okay, all right.
So
So,
let's go to this
so
chamber.
do you think the shield might be the easiest one? No.
I think the shield probably is the easier one. The hardest one is probably the gun, I'd say. So there's
really.
yeah. So I can throw my shield like this. As you
Okay.
see, I'm cleaning up these enemies really quick. This is a trap. If you stand on this, you'll get hurt.
Oh Jesus. Okay, all right. Yeah.
But like, if you lure this guy over here, you can explode this thing, and that'll kill him. So there's a lot of environmental things you can do.
Okay.
So you can push enemies into walls, which is cool. So I'll do it with I'll see if I can do it with this guy.
Okay.
See, I just pushed him
that
right
was a
here.
trap kill.
So
Gosh, this
that's
is
when
a
you finish a
fast game.
chamber, and you get a reward. So this is like currency
Okay.
basically. But this right here is basically your preview of the rewards. So later on, you'll have like 2 or 3 chambers to choose from. So you can decide what
Yeah.
you want. And this is very build heavy too, super build heavy. So after I beat
Yeah, I was
this,
about to say, yeah.
after I beat these guys over here, so I'll try and do like if I hit this thing, a bunch of like spikes will come down and kill them like that. So you
Okay.
can use your environment to your advantage a lot in this game. And you gotta be moving. Like you can double dash. Like you gotta be moving constantly
Yeah.
in
I
this
mean,
game.
yeah. It looks like a very fluid game. Like very
Super
like
smooth, ultra smooth.
yeah. This looks like so good. This is like Titanfall smoothness. Like this is pretty crazy.
So this now, since I cleared that chamber, I can talk to Artemis, who's this god. And the voice acting, by the way, is
Oh.
phenomenal in this game.
Oh my god.
All the voice acting is good. All the lines are good. And after you
Ooh.
talk to her, she'll give you an upgrade, and you can choose what you want to do here. So
So wait, there are okay. So they really are all the gods. Like
Yeah,
they're
there's a
literally
bunch
the
of them,
gods
dude.
of,
There's
like,
a
the
bunch
Greek
of
gods. Wow, and they all just kind of come out throughout the game.
yeah, you'll talk to so many of them throughout the game. So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with
That's sick. So if you guys like the Greek mythology, this is it.
oh yeah, for sure. And it's really funny because they
Hmm.
play off each other really well. So I'm gonna go with this upgrade. Your
Really?
special is stronger, 20% chance to deal critical damage. So we'll do that. And every time you upgrade, if you look at you see how my attack looks the same? Now my special, when I throw my shield, it's green because you have Artemis's
Yeah.
color or upgrade.
Okay.
So this here, this
Oh,
is
that's
cool because
cool.
this gives you
What?
life.
Yeah. You had that perk on that you put on there earlier. So, from what you know from like the Greek mythology, do you think that like the gods that play in the game or whatever that like have cameos or whatever you want to say, like do you think that they play to their like roles or as their Greek mythology?
yeah,
Like, there's not like
I would
Like,
say
Artemis is like goddess of the hunt and stuff like that. So do you think that from what she plays around in the game, she's not like some drunk, like lazy person
no,
in the
no,
game, is
no,
she?
no,
Okay, she is
and
like the person that
no,
she's
yeah,
in the
they
world.
have their own like kind of characteristics. So if I like hold my shield, I can block that guy's attack, which is super useful.
Okay, yeah, you were saying that, yeah.
And then you can just plow right through him like that.
God, okay.
Super fast. And then you see this trap over here I'm gonna step on?
Mhm.
You can like use that to your advantage. And all the enemies in the game get hit by the traps, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's unfair or anything.
Okay, yeah. You can actually check them.
So but as soon as you're done the encounter, all the traps go away, so you can just like
Oh,
roam
okay,
around.
so you
So
can't
it's-
just like actually chill for a second.
No, no, no. So like it's very much, being aware, and every enemy has their own thing. Like this guy only throws stuff at you.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can chill, like, afterwards, then you can actually chill, and you don't have to, like, literally still be panicking about, like, everything, and, like,
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
die
sorry.
when there's no enemies
Yeah,
and
that's-
stuff. Okay,
Yeah, you're right. So like after I kill this room, like all the traps will go
yeah.
away.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So another cool thing about this is that when the gods like talk to each other, they'll know what you'll do. Like, so if I die later in the game, they'll be like, "Oh man, you died to that guy. That's pretty crazy. Like,
That's
should have
not-
tried harder, I guess." And it's like, "Whoa,
Yeah,
dude!
dude.
Like, I don't need your attitude, all right?" So and then you get these keys that I just picked up, and they unlock special upgrades for you, and unlock more weapons. So I already have all the weapons, but so here I have a choice. I can go to Poseidon and get an upgrade or an ability, or I can go over here and upgrade one of my existing abilities. But since I don't
Okay.
have very many abilities, I'm gonna go get another one here. And this skull
So
means
when you
like
s-
there'll be a mini boss fight.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like
So
when I
when
go
you
in
start
here.
the game,
hmm
when you start the game, do you start with, like, you don't start with all the weapons?
No, you start off with like, see these guys. You see this yellow health bar they have? That's armor. So I kind of have to
Okay.
get through
Ooh.
that here. Whoa.
Alright, there's one.
So basically, when you start the game, you start off with, I think it's the spear and the sword. And as you learn more and progress through, the other weapons will just kind of appear. And you have to talk. You have to talk to all the NPCs too, like Achilles. Like they all have something different to say every single time you talk to them, which is just insane. Because you die a lot in this game. It's like, oh man, you should have done this. You should use this weapon instead, and then he'll just give you a weapon. It's like, it's crazy. So this is Poseidon. He's gonna give me something cool. So you see, there's rarities to your abilities here. Now I like
Okay.
I like this one. Cast damages foes in an area because it's kind of an area of effect attack, and I like that. So I'm gonna choose this one.
Yeah.
So check out what it looks like. Boosh, boosh,
Okay.
boosh. It's like
Ooh,
throwing a
okay.
tidal wave. It's sick.
Okay.
So now I
So
go
wait,
over
what are
here.
the rarities? What are all the rarities? Like,
So
is
there's
it common,
normal,
uncommon, rare?
Yeah, pretty much common. There's common, rare, epic, heroic, legendary, or legendary, heroic. I can't remember which order they are, but there's a bunch. Oh, see, I just got hit by this fat boy over here. Fat boy. So like, I'm gonna use my special. Boom, knocks them all away, which is super nice.
So,
Like this guy's a hand. Isn't that ridiculous?
so there's no like cooldown on your.
No, there's no cooldown. So if you look at the bottom left where my
Okay.
health is, it says 72 out of 125. If I
Yeah.
throw that tidal wave thing, now I have 2, and then now I have 1, and now I have 0, and you have to go pick them up. That works with all of your cast abilities. So like, I have to go pick it up now. So if you have launch all 3, you could just not have any, and you're like, what the hell? Why can't I cast right now? And you're like, oh wait, because they're all over here. But the most helpful thing about this is when it's in an enemy, like embedded in an enemy, they take more damage. So if you want to focus on an enemy that's really strong, just launch all 3 of those things. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Ares over here. Like, what's up, dude? And all the art style is really cool, especially with the characters. They look sick.
Yeah.
Then he'll give you a separate thing. So you can build. This is how you create your builds and what you want to do. So for me, I'm gonna use this one. Your attack inflicts doom. So check out my attack. You see how my special here is green because Artemis helped me out. Now this one's red because Ares helped me out.
Okay, that's so sick. Okay,
Yeah.
what the heck? So, dude.
And now when I hit an enemy, they'll have a status effect that Ares gave me, which means they'll just take more damage every time I hit them, basically.
Okay.
So here you can go to the shop, and this is where you meet Chiron. And every time you talk to him, he says the same thing. That's all he says.
Okay.
And then here you can buy another ability, you can buy an upgrade, or you can get more health. But I'm gonna get an ability because that's, you know, that's the cool shit.
Yeah.
So this one gives you a dash ability. So now every time I dash, I leave this little blade behind me to hit enemies.
Oh, I see. I've seen that. Okay, I've seen that one. Yeah, dude. Okay, so you can't really build your characters.
Oh yeah, you can build your character
You really build them
to
heavy.
the T. And then there'll be random encounters like this one. So it'll be like, oh, I'm just going through this door, and then Hades will be like, okay, you gotta survive for 45 seconds in this case. So that means he'll just onslaught enemies with you. Like a ton of enemies.
Okay.
And another cool thing is, as you progress further into the game, you can give gods like gifts of like nectar, and then the more you give them gifts, the more they like you, obviously. Then the more they like you, the more they'll help you out. So it'll be like, oh, I really like the gifts that that Artemis gives me. I'll just give her all of my fancy stuff, and then she'll give me better upgrades. So every time I see her, I'll have a better chance of getting an upgraded ability from her. Which is really cool. And then you can like go across gaps like this, which is nice, because man.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
As you can see, there's a bunch of enemies on screen now, but
yeah.
I lived.
It's definitely hard. Yeah, this looks like nuts. Like it could get crazy.
Oh my god, it gets so crazy, dude. So basically, I can upgrade anything I got right now. So I'm gonna go with this one, and then I'll go here. But yeah, so this is the basic layout of the game. You can buy stuff. This is like a little shop here, in case you're like low on health or whatever. But you have to defeat all the enemies first.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like, listen, you're not, you're not trying to upgrade in the middle of a fight here. You always have to defeat all the enemies first. There's so much colors going on and stuff. Like it's a lot to look at.
Yeah,
it's a lot to look at.
A lot going on.
Okay, which should, so you see this one over here that says 2 symbols here? So you can go that way, and then you have to choose between the gods.
Was it Hades and Artemis, right? Was it the two?
It's Artemis and Ares. So which one do you think I should pick?
Oh, Ares. I love Artemis as a god.
Okay, I'll pick her.
So I think we should just be.
So she'll be like, oh, good choice, Zagreus. And then the other one will get pissed. So I'm going to choose this one. Your critical effects deal more damage.
Really? So they don't like you? They like you less and stuff? That's what?
Yeah. So like, you'll watch. He'll get mad. He'll be like, you deny me?
What?
So he gets pissed, and then he throws like a bunch of enemies at you, and now you have to defeat all these like stronger enemies because he's mad at you.
Ooh. Okay.
Like, see how those red circles like trying to attack me? That's the god that you didn't choose.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm taking a little bit of damage here because there's some stuff happening right now. Okay. And now, once you win, he'll give you his gift after that, which is cool.
Okay.
So that's why when you see two gifts like this, you always go to that room. Because if you survive, you'll get 2 gifts, which is awesome. And
so do some gods get more pissed than others? Like, would, Artemis not be upset at you if you didn't pick her gift or whatever?
Oh, no, they always get upset.
Okay, they always get... Okay, alright.
They always get upset. So I'm going to go here. I'm getting close to a boss right now.
Are you limited with how many frames? Can you run 140 on here?
You can run the game as much as you can handle.
There's no cap?
I don't think so.
As much as you're...
I can check the settings real quick. Take a look here.
Yeah, there's no cap?
No, it just has VSync, yes or no. So.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So I have 2 gods here I can choose from. I got Hermes, and then I have Athena. Which one would you like me to pick?
Ooh, I love Athena though. Athena's pretty dope.
All right.
Personally, I like her.
I like her. I get a beer with her.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is, so now this one can replace other gifts. So sometimes that if you want a more specific thing, you can replace the current one that you have. So this one will say will replace Floodshot, which I don't want. So I want to do this one, resist damage from attacks. Or no, let's do this one.
Only so 5 abilities?
No, there's a bunch.
Or 5
like
five that you can carry at the time, or whatever.
Look, if I hit select,
okay,
you can get all these slots here are available.
Okay, see, that's what I was asking. Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, all right. I didn't know why you were You could swap, or okay, that makes sense there.
Yeah, so you can just stack so much stuff like this. So that's why having a build is
Okay.
like really, really, really helpful. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go fight the boss. Now, as you go through, the bosses will change depending on how many times you went through. Like this is Meg, you'll face her pretty frequently until you beat her a bunch, and then she'll be like, all right, fine. Like, we'll do something else. So I won't fight you anymore. I'll send someone else to fight you.
Okay.
So this, like, you can, if your build is right, you can really destroy the boss.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, whoa, she's hard. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
she's
whoa.
tough. So like this is why, like when she does like her projectile stuff, I like to use the shield to kind of block. And then she'll summon like other enemies like this. And then you can see like if you look at underneath her health bar, usually a status effect will come up if I use the correct thing on her. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. So try and beat this guy, and I'll try and beat this guy. Oh, I got her right there. And I'm going to use this. This is my super ability. Oh, I died. But you can revive if you have certain perks, which is another thing that you want to look at is how to revive, because you will die frequently, like all the time actually.
Yeah.
Boom.
There's no like
Shield
Call of Duty
bash,
style
baby.
where you just fucking you regen health as you're out of battle. Like you actually have like a limited amount of health.
Yeah, there's no like I had to work to see. This is why I like the shield, so I can block all those attacks.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's sick.
So with the sword and the spear, you'd have to like kind of dodge in between them. And that's a boss fight. That's what a boss fight looks like, pretty much.
I do like the music. I do like
The music is
a lot
very
too.
cool. And then after,
What was the fire underneath your health bar that I saw? I don't think
there's
you explained
that is called the God gauge, and that like it's basically like a super meter. It like charges up your super meter, so you can do like your ultimate attack.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and then because if you look closely, it's in bars. So once it's full, you do like a super ultimate attack, but you can use it subsequently when it fills up. Then after that, you can go to the store, replenish whatever you need. You can go sell your abilities if you don't want some of them. You're like, oh man, these aren't working out too well, so you can sell that. And then over here is what's called your keepsakes, or your kind of like your perks. So this one I have on equipped, gives you 50 plus 50 life. But say you really like Poseidon, you can have this one. The next boon you get or upgrade from him is a 10% chance to be rare or above. So you can really focus in on your abilities and your upgrades. And then this is the map, kind of the overworld map of what it looks like. So yeah, do you have any further questions? This is the second level that we're on, but yeah, just
how long does this take? Do you know, like to finish? Do you think how long is it gonna take? Like
finish a run?
Would a full run through? Yeah.
If you're good and you have a good build, probably like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
also okay, all right. Well, sorry. Continue.
Because basically, like you can stack damage, like how I'm doing it. So if you look at the enemy, if I hit him, oh my God, look at this guy. He's a monster. Jesus. See, he has like red above him. Like when I hit him, boom, right there. He's got red above him.
Yeah.
So that's like my Ares ability coming through. But so it really depends on all your builds and like how fast you're moving, how well you're dodging, how well you're throwing stuff at people. So yeah, you can really experiment, which is really cool.
So are you always gonna have to deal with Hades, Artemis, and are those like the only people that you can buy like your buffs from, or are there like
no, there's
a bunch
so
of
many.
other gods?
There's so many other ones.
How many would you say that there are?
There's like 15.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, because there's like Artemis, Poseidon, Zeus, Athena, Dionysus is in there. Like there's so many people. And what's really cool is when you play further along in the game and say there's two gods that you like a lot, that you sorry, my phone's ringing right now. That you like a lot, you can because basically the like level, I guess, is the amount of gifts you give them. So one time I got a gift from Poseidon, and then Zeus butted and he's like, hey man, what are you doing? You can't give that to him. And I was like, what the hell? And like they were arguing over each other. It's like about who to
That's kind of funny.
who to like, you know, which gift they want to give me. And I was like, I mean, I'll just take whatever you guys give me.
Is
There's
it-
like fine, we'll share. So they combine their
So
abilities, and you get a whole separate ability. So you get one perk from Poseidon and one perk from Zeus, and that's one ability that you can use together, which is super cool. So.
Wait, so you don't like negotiate with gods? There's not a bidding war that you can start.
No, I don't think so. That'd be cool though.
All right, to the highest bidder.
No, I don't think so. That'd be really cool though.
That'd be funny.
So yeah, and you'll meet other NPCs that'll talk with other NPCs, and each time, I'm telling you, man, there's so much content. Like each time, it's totally different. They all say something different, which is just so wild because I've talked to them like 30 times.
And they still okay, that's cool. What? Okay, so that really like incentivizes playing.
Oh my god, so much, dude. And like the more you talk to them, the more they reveal about like why Hades doesn't want to let you out to see like the rest of the gods and stuff. And more areas of the main area, like the hub area, will get unlocked, so you can discover more secrets that way as well. So there's so much content in this game, man. Like this is really probably one of the best games I've played this year. Like it's
so you're like the male
really
Rapunzel.
good. The male Rapunzel without the hair.
Yeah, without the hair. Yeah, you're like male Rapunzel. It seems like, but the male Rapunzel wants to fight things.
Yeah, and like actually, you can talk to Cerberus. He's like your pet. He's like the house dog.
Oh, he's your pet. They made
like
him
the
a
house
dog. Oh god.
Yeah,
Dude,
you can just
so
like
funny.
you can like pet him and like
Alright.
he'll like respond to you and stuff. It's really cool.
Can you go back to your like room at any point? Like, can you?
No, you have
teleport
to
there
once
real
you're once you're on a run, you have to either die or finish.
Okay.
So there's really no like.
What about downloadable content like wise? Like, is there any like there's no skins or anything for the game? Like, there's no gun skins or shield skins or anything
No,
like that?
not that I'm aware of.
Right now.
No, not that I'm aware of. So wow, oh my gosh. So it'll go into like bullet hell or shmup territory over here, which is shoot 'em up. If you guys don't know what shmup means, shoot 'em up. I'm not using any profanity here, so. But yeah, so you can tell like it gets really crazy. So yeah, do you have any other lingering thought? Oh my god, I'm getting messed up right there. Woo!
Yeah, I kind of did want to hold off a second, because does look like there's a lot going on here.
But like that god ability I just did kind of deflects projectiles, so in this case it really super helps out here. Then you can get perks that like your normal attack can just deflect projectiles, so I can be like boom, boom, and then they'll deflect. So it's all about the perks you get.
Does that lava deal damage to you?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay.
So like if I'll stand in it, the screen will get all fiery.
Okay. Okay, that's not okay.
Yeah.
That's cool though. That the whole screen goes fiery. That's
yeah,
sick.
it's super cool, dude. Super cool.
Okay. I feel like that's really unfortunate that they don't have any like skins or any other like I mean, it's great that it's not pay to win type stuff. You're not buying like an overpowered gun.
Oh, a random encounter. Okay, so this guy.
Thanatos.
Yeah, he's the god of death, kind of, or a minor god of death. And he'll come out and be like, hey bro, like you want to kill some things? It's like, yeah, dude, let's do it. So then it's like a competition to kill more enemies than he can. Because if you kill more than him, he'll give you special gifts, which is cool.
Okay, I see it. Yep, so, you got 3. He's got 3. Can you just KS? Can you just kill steal?
No.
Let him do.
If you try and
do all
hit
the
him,
damage and you just steal it.
No, you can't do that. I've thought about that, but you can't do that.
Okay.
So he's winning right now.
You can't just like stun him.
No. He's better. He's kind of better than you a little bit, but you know, you try your best here. And right now, he's definitely kicking my butt right now, because he's got 8 kills and I have 6. Oh, 7.
Yeah.
But he kills things in one hit, which is like annoying. So I got this gift, which is just from the chamber. But then you can go talk to him. He'd be like, he's like, come on, dude.
Oh,
he left. He's like, come on, man. Garbage. So yeah, that's Hades, man. This game is sick. I'd highly recommend it. I think it's like $20 right now, 20 or 25 bucks. It's on Switch, which is super nice.
Have they announced any like expansions or anything? It's crazy that it's on the Switch and it's not on the Game Pass, you know, or like it's not on PlayStation or anything. That's crazy.
No, it's
like,
not. I think it's just on PC and Switch.
But is there any like downloadable content you would want to see, or like is there any other like I guess DLCs, expansions, or like? I think it's crazy that they don't have like skins at least, you know? You can't like.
That would be cool. Skins for weapons or skins for your hero, your character, Zagreus. That'd be cool.
I mean, it's already colorful enough.
True. But
Yeah.
I think what would be cool would be, I know it's like Olympus based, or I should say Greek based. It'd be cool if they got into like other gods or other realms.
Okay, so like Norse, like if they went
That'd
like
be really
Norse or
cool.
like
Yeah, that'd be
Celtic
super cool.
or something like that. That'd be
Or
really cool. Yeah,
a way to switch weapons, because you can only have one weapon at a time. So you can't like switch weapons anytime throughout your run. So that would be nice to see. I would like to see just like, I don't know, right or left on the D-pad or something. Something easy. Because this game's all about speed. So this
What about multi? It's so this. Oh, Hermes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to Hermes right now. Multiplayer? That would be wild, dude.
Yeah, multiplayer as well. I'm thinking, what if there was not multiplayer? I would love to have a multiplayer.
That would be so sick. I think that would
How is
work.
that not a thing
I mean,
too?
Cuphead
Why?
can do it. I assume this will work. And then this is also
Yeah,
a boss
exactly.
fight.
Cuphead. Yeah.
And then
Cuphead
this
could
is
do this. Why not?
this guy will change too. He'll be a Hydra every time, but he'll be a different color. So
I've
this guy
seen
is
this
like,
one.
I'm like going at his head constantly here. And you gotta watch out for his his bullet attacks.
Okay, see, I've seen.
But
this guy.
he'll shield himself, which is like, oh my god, dude, come on. Like, then he'll summon his friends over here, which you have to be careful of. And a lot of this game is really based on just movement and stacking stuff. So like, because after my special, I deal more damage with my attacks, so you have to remember that. Like, there's a lot of remembering kind of you have to do in this game.
Yeah.
But then, so with this boss, basically, you know, it's really good to get like his heads, obviously, because he's a Hydra. But he does some of the most damage of any boss because his attacks are always right after each other, like that, like those bullets right there.
Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Yep.
So you gotta dodge a lot of his attacks kind of simultaneously.
So you don't level up or anything. You don't like.
No, there's no levels. It's just
you just build. You get
you just
additional
build.
boons. You
There's
get
no
additional,
levels. You just
okay.
You get stronger by the way of how many perks you have and how your skills are kind of divided up. Oh my gosh. I'm getting super attacked here. Don't know if I'll make it through this boss fight here. Woo!
Very entertaining to watch. I'll tell you that too.
Yeah, it's because there's so much stuff happening at once. It's probably a little hard to follow because you know there's just so many things.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely following along though.
But
I mean,
the one
other
thing
people,
about
I
the
guess, might not.
shield that I will say is that if you throw it, you cannot attack until it gets back to you.
Okay.
So like you have to kind of run to get your shield a little bit, which is fine. I mean, it's like a balancing act. That's okay. This guy over here, this Hydra, hiding in the lava like a bitch. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if I can get this guy right here. So basically, I want to try and get all my casts into him. Oh my gosh, I died, but I have one more life. So to get this revive ability, you guys definitely have to invest in that specific ability with currency. There's no like, oh, let me just beat around the bush. No way, dude. Just get the revive ability because it is so useful, especially when you get to the end. Because at the end you face another like the big boss basically.
Hey, you fight Hades himself.
You fight Hades, at the end.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna go any further because I don't want to show you guys too much of the game.
Okay,
this is the start of the third level. I'll just kind of hang out here, but yeah, this is the game. I'm really enjoying it. Could you go back to
your room and see some more builds and stuff like that? I want to see what else. You can, if you can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Oh, you just have to
give up, which is fine.
You have to give up.
I'm not like super invested in it right now. Also, if you start a run and you want to quit, you can just hit quit. Don't hit give up. If you just hit quit, the game will save where you were, which is like super nice. Little pro tip there.
All right.
And then if you go to the shield here, you can unlock different abilities for your shield. So this one is only like attack and dash damage up like this. But if I choose a different version of it, like this one, after I do my bull rush like this, I can throw 2 shields, which is super cool.
Okay, what? Why is there not skins? What the heck?
And
I mean, I guess you have skins already for when you change them, they do look different.
Yeah, and then
like,
same thing
cool. That's really
with your spear.
Oh,
everything does different damage.
You get the Achilles spear. That's cool.
Yeah, look how long this spear is. Look at this range.
Yeah.
So yeah, like all the weapons are super different. They all have their own abilities, so you can really tailor what you want. Like this is the original sword that's in the game.
Mm. Build wise, have you
really
been
cool.
doing a lot of like experimenting with it? Have you been like doing
I have,
like, weird builds and stuff?
I've been
What's
trying
like
to.
what do you think is like the most like funny build or weird build that you've done? Like what's
funny
one that you're just
build?
like this is
I like the
it's
one.
like this is like clearly gonna get me killed, you know? Like but I'm gonna try it anyway.
The one where you knock enemies into barriers is pretty cool because like when you knock them into barriers, they explode, and then that explosion also hurts other enemies to knock them into other barriers. So it's just like a domino effect
God.
of just knocking enemies into traps into other barriers.
Right.
That's really funny.
Okay.
That's really, really funny.
All right.
So yeah.
Is there like a tank build that you can go where you can like just you don't do that much damage, but you can just sit there and you can take some shots?
So there is, and usually it's when you go through the chambers that you can choose between health and an ability. So if you have more health, you can do less stuff. That's kind of the trade-off. But if you have more abilities, you have less health. So you kind of have to be careful about what you want to do there. Yeah, but the best, so little pro tip, one of the best abilities or builds that I found was to use Dionysus, because he inflicts hangover damage, which means they take damage over time. And then if you combine that with your attack, so I'm going to choose a shield, so if I have that, and I just hit them a bunch like this, that ability will just stack, and they'll just do damage over time, and I'll just stack and stack and stack and stack.
Okay.
So, yeah, a lot of build variety in this game. This game's awesome. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Totally worth the money. Absolutely worth the money. 100%.
And how much is it?
I think it's 20 or 25 bucks. It might be 20 bucks on Steam right now, because it just got released.
Yes, okay. God, I'm still mind blown that you can't have skins. I mean, this actually seems like a really serious like game. Like it doesn't seem like a stupid trolley game.
No, it's very
like,
very serious. And when you play, you'll be like, wow, this feels very good.
Yeah, so I'm not asking for like to run around in a lobster suit, but like I'm at least change your clothes type stuff. You can't do any of that right now?
No, not to my knowledge. I haven't found anything.
Oh man, I feel like they need to have that, but I mean. Gabe Devs, if you guys are watching this, you guys should totally set that up. But I would like to switch like some armor and stuff like that in there. But dude, that's cool. So when you put on armor pieces, besides like the different like or when you put on boons and like abilities or whatever on your weapon, it just changes the color of like the output of the weapon. How it functions and stuff. You don't see any difference on your character. Your character stays the same the entire time.
Yeah, he's got this red garb on the whole time. It's just like your shield will be like blue or yellow or something.
Yeah.
So that's really cool because it really gives you, because you have a lot of abilities. Like, I mean, on the left here you can see like there's a lot of slots here. So the color really helps you. It's like, oh, this is what this is doing. This is what this ability does. So and also.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, and also if you really want to like invest in this game, get your dash damage as well, because every time you dash, you can either do damage or knock foes away. So pro tip, definitely invest in your dash.
Okay. You said you had Cerberus, so can he help you in any of your fights or anything? Like,
no, he doesn't help you.
He's just kicking it at the house the entire time. Yeah, he's just
chilling. Let me go see if I can find him.
Okay.
He's usually hanging out over here. He's usually over here. He's usually over where I am. But here you can go talk to him.
So he does do his own thing.
I think I did something in the game to where he's not there. But yeah, you can like go pet him or whatever, and you encounter him later on. This is Medusa. She's just sitting here. She's like a library girl, Medusa, just super nervous.
No way.
Yeah, I can't talk to her right now, but she's like a nervous schoolgirl. It's really funny.
Wait, what's this cafeteria? This school cafeteria you're in here? What was that? What are you doing here?
You can like trade, get more items and abilities and stuff. You can.
So this is really like solo. It's no multiplayers or anything like that. No
whatsoever.
Trading between. There's no like stock market or nothing.
No. Just straight up single player game.
Okay. Wow, dude. Okay, I feel like I would like it to be a multiplayer, but it's also pretty sick on its own.
No, it's really multiplayer would be wild, because can you imagine just like how much enemies they would have to put on screen for two people to take them out? Like,
and maybe it might even need to zoom out a little bit more.
Yeah, it is very zoomed in, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any other questions?
As for right now, I don't think. I don't know. It's a pretty.
You'll get little cutscenes like this that'll explain more of the story, and like I said before, all the voice acting is just great, very good, very good. Yeah, it's out now.
And I love how it's lore heavy. This is just like it's really I
It's
like the lore a
super
lot.
lore heavy, and like they'll pretty much
It
say,
seems like we
what
got
does
it
this
all
do?
right too.
Fires 3 shots in a spread pattern. All right.
This should work.
So
Whoa.
wait, so you haven't seen this ability
No.
before? Okay, so that's how. Okay, so it still does just like hit you with a bunch of things that you haven't seen. Wow.
That's
Okay.
cool. Yeah, like I've never used that ability before. So basically, one other thing too is that like the gods they'll talk to you and they know it's a roguelike because you die all the time. It's like, oh, you died again, huh? Well, maybe you should try this thing, or maybe you should try
my
this.
God.
Like they'll talk to you about it, which is really cool.
Okay. So what are the difficulties like? So there's only
There's one difficulty.
okay.
I haven't seen a difficulty setting or anything like that. But
Okay, it's just
that's where the
you play
modifiers
through and
come
you buff
in.
yourself. Yeah,
That's where the modifiers come in after you complete your first run. Once you complete your first run, you can make it as hard or as easy as you pretty much want.
Is there a way to slow down like the amount of like shenanigans that's going on? And because it does seem like a pretty quick, fast-paced game.
It's extremely fast. I
Yeah,
haven't
and
seen
just for
anything
people who don't.
to slow it down really. There's a god mode that you can tweak to kind of help you out if you're having trouble.
Okay.
Like I'm not doing very good with this bow because I don't use it at all. So I'm just like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, like, what do I do here? Bam!
You can
Oh,
do
that was sick.
it.
See, so now they're all yellow
Gosh,
now because of
he just-
Athena. There's just so much
And him,
personality and
like,
heart
you-
in this game. Like, there's a lot of personality in
Yeah,
this
and
game.
your character, it's like itself. It's not like he's not playing like a. I don't know. The way he just does that ability alone just doesn't look like a regular like 2D type game. Like 2D. What's the word? Like this type. It doesn't just seem like that's crazy. It doesn't look like I don't know. This is just
It's
a
just
crazy
like
game.
it's very unique. I'd say it's like 2.5D. It's like not 3D, but
Yeah,
2.5D. It's like
2.8.
right there.
Yeah, this is really sick.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you don't have anything else, any other questions?
There's some questions and comments in the comments if you guys got any.
Yeah,
Like-
I'll definitely. I might even stream this game because it just came out. Like people are pretty
Yeah.
high on it. It sold over 1 million copies.
Mhm.
Like I'm really happy to see games like this that really succeed because it was in early access for 2 years. So
Really?
it really
Wow.
like
See, and I
helped
want.
out because
I'd
of
say I
that.
would want more. I would want a DLC, like maybe a survival mode. You know, I
Oh,
really
like
feel
a
like
wave mode,
Like this
like
is
a wave
yeah, like
based
a wave
That would
mode.
be cool.
They should. I guarantee you, they have that in the back burner, going on.
I'm sure.
They're probably just waiting for sales. And the fact that this hasn't come to a console and it's
Unbelievable, right?
recommended for controller is just like
Yeah, it is. It does say that.
just not. Yeah, it's recommended. Even I think it says it at the start. Yeah, recommended controller. Like it's a controller game, and you're gonna tell me that they don't have
I have
this
tried to play it
PlayStation, or
on
they don't
mouse and
have this on
keyboard.
fucking Xbox.
It doesn't really work. It's pretty hard. Oh, Demeter is in here too. There's so many gods in here, dude. So many gods are in
Yeah.
here. So
Oh my god.
highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Check it out. All right, I don't want to make this video
Crazy.
too long. It's a little bit over what I wanted
Yep.
it to be, but that's okay.
Okay,
Having
yeah.
a good time, just enjoying this
Yeah.
game. So yeah, why don't you tell everyone where they can find us, Danny, and about our other content as I beat these two guys.
FPSguides.com, guys. FPSguides.com. That's where we're at. I mean, that's our main page. We usually stream a podcast on Friday. We're doing them now at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that on Twitch. We also have videos on YouTube. Check out the impressions videos that we have on YouTube and stuff. Our podcast, we do post them on on YouTube as well after we're done recording them. It'd be really sick if you guys came to our Twitch channel so we can talk to people a lot. I think that's about it. I mean, yeah. Hopefully we can stream this game later. But also, we have a Discord as well. If you guys want to hit us up on there, it's in the link in the Twitch, and it should be on our Twitch or on our Twitter as well. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, you can find us just about anywhere.
Yep, podcast
And
services.
that's FPSguides.com.
That's us. Check us out.
That's us. Yeah.
We'll be tweeting more and more on the Twitters. Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop the game here. Yeah, because you can see I'm using the mouse right now, and it's it's weird. It's super
Wow.
weird.
Mm.
All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
All right. See you.